Hello and welcome to core strengthening and leg strengthening yoga with lizard pose today. Please feel free, if you enjoy this video, to like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share with one family member or friend who could also enjoy this video. I would appreciate that, greatly appreciated. If you feel like donating for this class, the link is below at my website at www.CHRISTINEJOHNSTONART.com. ChristineJohnstonArt.com. Thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate it. And let's begin. So we're going to begin today. I'm sitting on a yoga block. I'm sitting in easy seated pose, so the feet draw into the center line and just pull in. And basically just be comfortable. We're going to breathe for a few minutes. Pointer finger and thumb are going to come together on the hands, creating what's called a mudra, connection of lines of energy of the body through the fingertips. The palms face up, and we're beginning to circulate energy into the legs and the bottoms of the feet at the root chakra. Just getting on the mat, feeling ourselves present. Taking a moment to check in with the pelvis, move forward and back. Find the place of balance. Drawing that belly button to the spine, lengthen up to the shoulder blades. Draw them together and down the back. Feel that widening go through the collarbones and enjoy a breath. Bring the chin parallel to the earth and draw the head straight up to the sky, even higher. Enjoy another breath. And now lengthen out the lower half of the spine even more. One more breath. Moving into a breath called Ujjayi Breath. We breathe only through the nose. The mouth is closed. The tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth and the throat is gently widening. Breathing all the way down to the bottom of the belly, through the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head. Exhale through the belly, the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head, and continue to breathe this way. Continuing to breathe. When we find ourselves at the bottom of our exhale, hold there until the inhale desires to come in, and repeat. finishing the breath wherever we are, turning the palms down. Take a few normal breaths. Very good. When we're ready, open the eyes. If you decided to put a block or a blanket underneath you, take that out. We're just going to let the legs come out for a moment. Let some blood flow in. Good. When we're ready, bend that right leg at the knee, out to the side. The toes are pointing behind you. The left foot, the foot's going to turn towards the sky and begin to draw in towards the knee. Come in as far as you can. The goal is to get to the hip crease, but it doesn't have to go that far. If anything feels like it's straining, feel free to slip a rolled towel or your yoga block under any joint that needs some support. From here, remembering that mudra, pointer finger and thumb. Inhale it up and rotate to the left. Find a little leverage on your leg where the knee is bent. The other one comes behind. Gaze behind and breathe to the bottom of the belly, practicing let go. Just feel the sensation of letting go. Releasing the twist, come all the way around to the other side. Gaze behind, breathe to the bottom of the belly and let go. Bringing it back to center, supporting the ankle and the knee. Let the legs come out once again. Get some blood flow back in the legs. Good. When you feel ready, the left leg now will bend at the knee. The toes come out to the side and point behind. Your right leg, the sole of the foot turns to the sky. Begin to draw it in just like the other side, trying to get up to the hip crease. Again, use your yoga blocks or blankets to support the joints as needed. Take that mudra once again. Beautiful belly dancer pose. Rotate to the right. Find some leverage against the leg. Gaze behind. Breathe to the bottom. Once again, practice the sensation of let go. Release the twist, come all the way to the other side. Gaze behind, breathe deep, let go. Bringing it back to center. Support the knee, support the ankle. Bring the legs back out. Let the blood flow in. All right, we're ready to get working, huh? We are going to come to tabletop position. Hands and knees. Our hands are right under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips. We're going to let the hands walk forward one hand length. Now turn the elbows towards each other and the shoulders away. Looking down at the knees, tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up off of the earth, our first downward facing dog. Getting the feet right under the hips. Take a look down and turn the legs towards each other till you see your big toes press. Let the heels melt down more. Let the sits bones point to the sky more. Pull that belly button in, heart melting down, ears moving between the elbows. Breathe. When we're ready, lift that right leg up to the sky. Let the right hip melt towards your mat. Lift it higher and lift it higher. Hold for 3 breaths. Lengthening it out. Draw that knee to the nose. Exhale. Bring it through for a low lunge. The back knee will come down and untuck the toes. Both of our hands are coming in front. And we're going to take our toe out and our heel out. One length. Hug that leg against the side body. Our thumbs are aligning here. And we're finding a pointed gaze about 6 inches off of the mat. It's called a Drishti Point. Pull the belly button in. Lengthen the head. Sink deeper here. But draw the inner thighs towards each other, giving support. Breathe. If you feel that you can go farther, you could begin to come down. You may end up on your block. We're trying to get down to the elbows. Again, lining up those thumbs. Leg is hugged into the side body. Finding that Drishti Point once again. Lengthen the head away from the heel. Pull the belly button in and arc the belly up. And breathe. Working core strength, tuck the back toes, lift the knee up off of the earth, breathe. Again, drawing the head away from the heel. Letting that back knee come down, untuck the toes, press into the hands, walk them back up. One hand on each side of the leg. Toe heel it back in. Our back toes tuck under, knee comes up. Bring it back, downward facing dog. Take some breaths. You can lower the knees to the earth or roll the hips up and over plank position. Heels drawing away from the head. The elbows are going to graze along the rib cage. Come halfway down. Press back into it. Come back up. 1 push-up. Come all the way down. Slowly, slowly. Release the toes. Press the pubic bone down. Press into the hands. Rise up. Cobra. Lifting the heart. Gaze moves behind. Bringing it down. Let the forehead touch the earth. You can roll through the knees or tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog once again. Take some breaths. When we're ready, lift up the left leg. The left hip melts towards the mat. Lengthen out. Lift that leg really high. Hold for 3 breaths. Draw the knee under the body towards the nose. Exhale. Bring it through. Low lunge. Back knee comes down. Untuck the toes. Both hands move in front. Your left leg. Toe, heel out. 1 length. Hug that leg against the side body. Lining up the thumbs. Gaze 6 inches in front, our Drishti Point. Lengthen the head away from the heel. Inner thighs are pulling together and that belly button is pulled in. Breathe. Go ahead and bring it down if that feels available, down to the elbows. Realign the thumbs. Lengthen the head away from the heel. Belly button pulls in. Breathe. Leg is still hugging into the side body. Working core strength. If it feels available, tuck the toes. Lift that knee up off the earth. Lengthen the head away from the heel. Pull the belly button in more. Hug that leg to the body and breathe. Back knee lowering down. Untuck the toes. Press into the hands. Walk it back up. Good job. One hand on each side of this leg. Toe heel it back to center. Those back toes are tucking. Lift that knee up off the floor. Downward facing dog. Enjoy some breaths. Roll those hips up and over, plank position. Come halfway down. Press it back up. Lower all the way down. Release the toes. Press that pubic bone down. Hands traction forward and up. One more good cobra. Gaze moving behind. Exhale, bring that forehead down to the earth. Finding our way onto our backs. Great job. When you get to your back, bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug for working hard, doing self-care. Rocking left and right. Exhaling that forehead to the knees. Bring those feet down to the earth. We're going to take our hands wide, palms facing down. Taking that right leg up in the sky, cross it over the left. Finding our left hand, we're going to take that knee and guide the knee to the left as we gaze right. Right shoulder staying on the earth. Come into your final twist. Let that right hip move away from the head. Give yourself lengthening and space. Pulling that belly button to the spine. Bring the low back to the earth. Bring it back, unravel. Bring the left leg up into the air. Bring it up, crossing it over. The right hand finds the knee. Guide the knee to the right. Gaze left. Left shoulder stays on the earth. Twist it out, other side. Lengthening that left hip away from the head. Pulls the belly button to the spine, low back moves back to the earth, come back, unravel. Our hands can come right next to our hips, palms facing up. Releasing one leg at a time, down to the earth. Let the legs fall wide. You made it to a beautiful Shavasana. Breathe and feel our yogic glow. You can stay here as long as you like. If you need to come back, Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take a big stretch above the head. Rolling it over to one side, finding our way up. Coming to sit. Hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.